Keeping you informed. This is In.form on WBDC and 18 WJTS.
Welcome to In.form here on 101 Country WBDC and 18 WJTS. I'm Kaitlyn Neukam, and today it is time to talk about the Dubois County Museum with none other than Miss Kathy Bachman. Another visit around the sun with us here at the BDC and JTS studio. But we appreciate your time today, and we're very excited to talk about some upcoming stuff you have going on, which is very exciting.
Thanks. The museum is just one of those hidden gems that we really hope people hear this today and think, I need to go see the Dubois County Museum. We are really excited. Tomorrow we're having, on Wednesday, March 19th, the grand opening and open house for Being for Others, Healthcare and Wellness. And they are going to have the program at 11:30 to about 1 o'clock, and you can go visit the office. And the office is in our south end of our museum. It's too funny that we have this whole identity back there, and it's great. They've been very well to work with, very good to work with. So that is the 19th. And then on the 23rd, which is Sunday, we invite everyone to come out for Going to the Movies, our exhibit that we are opening, and we have all kinds of items from the Astra. Do you remember the Tivoli? I think Kaitlyn does not
remember
I do
the not.
Tivoli. And the Family Drive-In, that was all part of the Jasper Scenery. And then we also have some items from the Victory Theater and the Jam, which were in Huntingburg. And we have invited some people from those movie houses to come. John Ackerman and possibly more of his family members will come in, and they were the Family Drive-In. And he has pictures and items from that and memories, because we want to share some memories of those movie houses. I also have reached out to Wayne Sheeter, and his dad ran the movies. He ran the reel-to-reels at the Astra. So Wayne says he has some things he'd like to share. So people come on out. The doors open at 1 o'clock. It'll be from 1 to 4. Maybe gather about 1:30 at the exhibit and check it out. And the people will be there. And then in front of the log house, we're going to have some videos and some movie clips, some popcorn. So come on out and have a fun time at the museum on the 23rd. The 29th is the Farm Bureau Breakfast, the Saturday, the March 29th. And it starts at 8 o'clock. They have a pancake and sausage breakfast. And they do this to invite the public to their breakfast. And they have some information then on the farmers and just what goes into making the sausage and the pancakes. So they want to have, people to be aware that it is for the public. It doesn't have to involve a Farm Bureau member or a museum member. The museum is open for free from 8 to 10 that morning. And come on out and enjoy a breakfast with the Farm Bureau.
Is there a cost to that breakfast?
Just $2. They just
That's a deal.
Wanted to keep it low. And it's I don't eat pancakes very often, and it's like when that rolls around, I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta have me some pancakes.
Gotta make that exception every once a year per se.
Yeah.
So you guys are staying busy with the museum and whatnot, and you kind of brought up a good point that I was hoping to talk to you about today. To visit the museum, say I want to visit the museum today when they open here in a little bit of time, do I have to be a member to visit the museum?
No, we charge admission, so anyone that, but if you are a member of the museum, you get in free.
Right.
So it's a great deal to be a member of the museum. Being spring break, come on out to the museum, and if you're like some people that came in this weekend, they checked out YouTube Adventures with Roger, and they said, oh, we got to come see this. One was from New Albany, one was from Bloomington, so it was about 6-7 people, and Roger came in about 2-3 years ago and was just blown away with our museum, and he recorded a lot of footage on the museum. I think 2 hours work, or he probably condensed
Wow.
it down. But I sent him along with one of our volunteers, and he came back and goes, "This place is so big. This place is so huge." So we are huge, 50,000 square feet. We're up to 66,000 now in our artifacts that we have collected, and we offer a great place to go visit. So if you're looking for somewhere just locally, come on out to the museum. We are open from 10 to 2 during the week, and 10 to 4 on Saturday, and 1 to 4 on Sunday. And we will have that program on Sunday with the movies. We also are closed on Mondays.
Right. Got to have that day to kind of recharge, clean up the place and whatnot.
Yeah.
Kathy, you touched on the expansiveness of not only the artifacts you have, but the space you have. Will you run us through, again, without putting yourself in a crazy situation in your head, can you run us through the types of exhibits you can go through? Because there's the Buffalo Trace and there's the farming and whatnot. But I'm going to miss a few, obviously, because I'm not there. But what can you expect to find, or what should people look forward to finding when they visit the museum?
Right. Right away when you come in, we have a salute there to our namesake, which is Trésor Dubois, a French fur trader. And we have his picture. We have a little bit on the Buffalo Trace area that the pioneers came through. Then we have a German exhibit on our Why Are We So German? and the churches and the religious area. We, of course, have to have sports.
Of
so
course,
we have
sports.
a large area for sports. We have a large area of military, and we have one room devoted to Civil War, and we have the Civil War flag that was carried by our Company K soldiers, and just to think that flag is, from 1862, so it's pretty old. We then have our temporary display area where the movies are going to be. We have a salute to the women in the area, and that's where our Athena, the Rotary Club, has set up a display. We have a display for Master Brand, and when I was young, it was United Cabinet. Then you go down the ramp, and I always am surprised that people want to see their faces, because it opens up into this big, large room of antique farm machinery, and we have a log house, wildlife, murals, a model train club, and they are working to add more to their set. And we really are happy to have the Business Hall of Fame and their videos on their recipients. And then we have a Main Street area and a children's play area. How's that, Kaitlyn? I think I touched it all.
I think you did. That's a lot of square footage to cover, but I think you kind of touched on a little bit of all of it. So honestly, it doesn't matter who you are. If you've just got a little bit of interest in something, you will probably find something that interests you at the museum.
Right. I had someone come in one day, and they said their ancestor was part of the American Revolution. And they said, "Do you have anything on the American Revolution?" And I thought, we do have DAR down here exhibit. So I walked down there, and we had a display of names of people that were in the American Revolution from Dubois County, and we have a location of their graves. And they wanted to find the grave of their ancestor. I think it was a Neukam. My gosh, I might have to ask about that. And so we had it. I had never seen it before. There's always a little pocket of something that I don't pay attention to before, but I do because someone's looking for it or someone has brought it up to me.
And again, that's kind of what you do at the museum, is not only do you give tours and you give information and whatnot, but you also are seeking out this information for others so that so that you have that, because why preserve history if you're not going to constantly come back to it and remember it?
That's right.
Kathy, do you want to touch on maybe memberships or maybe the opportunities that you have coming up so far as group tours?
Well, we do have in April a large group of fourth graders coming in that are part of Heritage Day, and we'll run that for 3 days. And the group tours, you can contact me at the museum. Just call our number, 812-634-7733, and set up a tour, I will be able to accommodate you. And just like in April coming up, we do have the Optimist Club that are taking advantage of having an Easter egg hunt for their exceptional friends, and they're going to be there on the 12th. We have a busy day on the 12th. We have story time on the 12th, and we have a day of chess on the 12th. If you are a chess player and you want to come out and play some chess, that would be the date, April 12th. And then for Easter, we are closed Good Friday and Easter Sunday.
Very good. Kathy, is there anything else you want to make sure to mention? Any big upcoming events? Again, you going from the schedule in March, you kind of touched on your April events and whatnot. You guys stay busy. You're always having new things pop up, or just, again, events that bring the community into the fold and really invite them into this massive space that you guys have.
Right. We do have, starting April 23rd, we are accepting photos for our photo contest that we started last year, and we had a great response. And it could be your favorite photo. So it doesn't have to be Dubois County. It doesn't have to be Jasper. It's anywhere. Just your favorite photo. The photos are accepted from April 23rd to May 8th. And then the public is invited to come in and judge.
That is awesome.
So we'll have more of that later.
Very good. Well, Kathy, as always, we appreciate your time. Every month you come in and visit us, and, today was your introduction to radio. We're very excited to give you the opportunity to speak to everybody, and we hope that you have a great turnout for, of course, Being for Others Health and Wellness Foundation's open house tomorrow. But then you guys have your big Going to the Movies exhibit, which is something that I'm very excited for. So hopefully everyone else make sure to show up and get some free popcorn.
Free popcorn. We're ready.
And before we let you go, will you remind us where we can find you or how we can support the museum?
Right. We are at 2704 North Newton Street, which is US 231. You can come in and buy a yearly membership, which runs from the day you get the membership and a year from that day. So we're not January to December, where when you sign up to that day a year later. We are supported by our memberships, and we really appreciate that. We're supported by our rentals that are in the building, by donations, by support from the county commissioners, and we really want you to come visit our museum, and it's just a great spot.
Very good. And as always, you can make sure to follow the Dubois County Museum on Facebook or Twitter/X, because you guys post all of your stuff to online so that you are able to keep everyone connected.
Right.
So, very good. Well, Kathy, we appreciate your time as always, and we'll let you go have fun going to the movies and to celebrate your new partner.
Well, we look forward to that. We're having it'll be a great celebration tomorrow for Being for Others, so we look forward to that.
Very good. And thank you so much at home for listening or watching, or if you're not at home, wherever you're at, we appreciate you nonetheless. This has been your In.form with the Dubois County Museum here on 18 WJTS and 101 Country WBDC.
This has been In.form on WBDC and 18 WJTS. Catch past episodes on our social media pages and our websites. If it matters to you, it matters to us. In.form.